What's good everyone, yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Rich the Kid and Lil Uzi Vert. Looking back at the two's beef that happened throughout early last year, which would end up giving us quite a few funny moments, most noticeably this moment right here, where Rich hit the motherfucking plug sprint when Uzi pulled up on him.
Rich the Kid, oh my god! Plug walk! Plug walk! Plug walk!
But how did it get to this point where it turned physical? Well, let's look back and go back to its roots. So, as we know, Uzi has gone through his fair share of troubles in recent times with his label, and he's had quite a bit to say on it on his social medias. One time, on January 13th, he decided to put this tweet out, urging people not to sign to rappers and or DJs. And of course, Rich, as we know, does have his own label, Rich Forever, who in response to the tweet took to Twitter to say that Uzi should have signed to Rich Forever. Presumably, this did mean that Rich did offer Uzi some sort of a deal back before Uzi had signed, and Uzi didn't take it. To which Uzi quickly responded with the burn saying he isn't signing for 20 racks, basically dismissing Rich's label and saying it's lower tier and it's cheap and it's just not worth artists going there at all, which then Rich replied to with a couple more tweets and retweets, as well as an IG story going at Uzi. Next, it wouldn't be until February where the beef kind of got restarted again, where in an interview with Power 106, Rich had this to say on the situation.
Yo, if Uzi didn't have a deal, would you sign him?
No.
Why not?
Not right now. Maybe back then.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not now?
Maybe I would sign him on my business, but not, you know what I'm saying, for personal reasons I wouldn't sign him.
At this point, the beef didn't seem overly serious and people thought that this would pretty much be the end of the altercation. However, towards the end of the month, Uzi then posts a picture with him holding a crab, tagging Rich the Kid in the photo as the crab. This sent the internet crazy, and although it's not a traditional hip-hop diss, you do have to kind of give points to Uzi for the creativity behind it. Rich then swiftly replied with a diss of his own, saying that Uzi's new hair color, in this case green, was Uzi trying to copy Rich and basically that he stole it from him, and the hubris of Rich to think that he started any sort of trends when it comes to hair dyeing or hair coloring is just laughable, to be honest, but that's another video for another time. And before we move on and detail the rest of the beef, if you guys haven't, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Also make sure to subscribe to your boy if you're not. Also, I got some shout outs to do from my Instagram. Shout outs to Trey Murray, Just J4Ends, and my man Big Draco 2 times for commenting on my recent post. I appreciate the support and love you guys show me on my posts. I love interacting with you guys, so if you haven't already, make sure to follow me at yadiiiigg. Also, a reminder about my merch. We got the Cardi, Travis, and Uzi tees on deck. A lot of these have already sold out, so be quick if you want a cop and you haven't, link in the description. But moving on to the next point in the beef, Rich, after previewing the song, would end up releasing a track titled Dead Friends, which was a diss of sorts towards Uzi in late March. And this was great timing from Rich, to be honest, and just shows his savviness as a businessman, because this was a nice chance to capitalize on the beef and get the hype up for his album as he dropped this track amongst his album rollout, so it probably helped to boost the sales of his album a little bit. This wasn't a super direct all-out bar fest from Rich though. There was a couple bars directed towards Uzi, with Rich saying all them friends dead, of course reference to EXO 2 Alive, you a middleman, you a little man, probably referencing his deal with Drama, and then saying your money getting shorter, of course money shorter, opposite of money longer, reference to money longer from Lil Uzi. And also the video featured an Uzi lookalike in it, which kind of added to the diss as well. Far from a career-ending diss, but the track was decent enough. Uzi would then not take too long to respond after in April with a diss track of his own titled Rich Forever Leaked. Similar to Rich's, although there were a few jabs here and there towards Rich on the track, joking about his receding hairline and calling Rich one of his children, it was far from a super serious scathing diss. And also around this time on the Who Run It remix with G Herbo, Uzi would fire off another couple disses towards Rich in his raps, and Rich would even do his own remix to Who Run It, where he replied to Uzi once again. But now, fast forward to where this altercation actually got a bit serious and took physical form. This happened in early June in Philadelphia. The first video we got from this happening was Uzi pulling up on Rich to confront him. Seen in this video is Uzi running up on Rich to see what is up, but Rich is not having any of it and he's actually hiding behind a barricade, kind of using it as a safety net. Push comes to shove, and then Rich actually hits the legs to try to do the dash from Uzi, which leads to Uzi chasing after him.
Rich the Kid, oh my god! Plug walk! Plug walk! Plug walk!
Finally, the two would meet at a Starbucks where things actually got kind of physical, with Rich clearly taking a hit in the footage before going behind the counter to kind of get some refuge. But after this encounter, we never really saw the two go back at it again. Then later down the track, Rich would confirm in an interview with Big Boy that there was no issue between the two anymore.
Rich, I'm just gonna straight ask you, man, where is you and Uzi Vert's relationship now?
Nah, we ain't got no beef. We straight. We cool.
But that's all from me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something new about the Rich and Uzi beef. If you haven't, as I said, make sure to hit that like button down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to your boy. Follow me on Instagram at yadiiiigg. Merch in the description as well. And there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.